Hey there, my fishing friends, and welcome back to the channel. It's your seasoned angler and fishing conditions expert here, bringing you the lowdown on what to expect on the water for Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. Today, we're diving deep into the UK's angling scene, and let me tell you, this day is shaping up to be a classic winter mixed bag. We're talking about a tug-of-war between mild Atlantic air and colder blasts, which means some interesting challenges and, as always, some fantastic opportunities for those who know where to look. Stick around, because by the end of this you'll know exactly how to tackle the chilly waters and maybe even land that winter trophy. Let's talk tactics for a few of our most resilient winter warriors. First up, pike, the undisputed freshwater apex predator of winter. With water temperatures firmly in the single digits, pike will be conserving energy. Where to find them? Look for deeper sections of lakes and slow-moving rivers, especially areas with some cover like submerged features or reed beds. These spots often hold slightly warmer water and provide ambush points. On what to catch? Slow-moving baits are key, my friends. Think dead baits, either ledgered on the bottom or suspended under a wobbler. A 10 to 20 gram lead, a short wire trace, and a size 4 treble hook should do the trick. You can also try slow-retrieved lures like soft plastics or large crankbaits, but keep that retrieve glacial. Remember, they're not chasing fast food in these conditions. Next, for the river anglers, chub and roach. These guys are real cold water stalwarts. They don't mind the chill, and on a day like Wednesday, they can provide some cracking sport. Where to search? Look for slacker water behind weirs, under overhanging trees, or in deeper glides where the current is less strong. City centre river stretches, as my experience tells me, often hold slightly warmer water and can be real hotspots for roach. What to use? For chub, a small feeder packed with maggots or liquidized bread, fished with a hair-rigged bread flake or a bunch of maggots on a size 14 hook, is incredibly effective. For roach, a waggler or stick float setup with a delicate presentation of single or double maggot or a small piece of bread punch, drifted naturally through the swim will often get a bite. And for our sea fishing comrades, cod and whiting. These are your go-to species this time of year. Where to find them? Cod will be closer to shore, particularly over rough ground or sandy beaches after a storm. Whiting are often found in similar areas. On what to catch? For cod, big, smelly baits are your best friend. Think squid, lugworm, and peeler crab, presented on a pulley rig to handle those heavier weights. For whiting, a light flapper rig with size 1 or 2 hooks baited with lugworm, ragworm or mackerel strips works wonders. Fishing during darkness often yields the best results for whiting. Now let's break down the conditions. For Wednesday, February 4th, 2026, the weather across the UK is going to be a mixed bag, leaning towards cold and unsettled. The weather report, we're looking at daytime temperatures generally ranging from about 3 to 6 degrees Celsius, 37 to 42 degrees Fahrenheit, in England. Up north, in places like Dumfries and Galloway, it could hover closer to 1 degree Celsius, 33 to 34 degrees Fahrenheit, during the day. We'll see patchy rain possible throughout the day, with a chance of sleet or even light snow over higher ground in northern England and Scotland. Don't be surprised if you see a bit of the white stuff, especially on the hills. Atmospheric pressure is going to be a bit of a story, with a blocking high-pressure system to the north and northeast. This high pressure is gradually building over parts of the UK, potentially bringing drier, sunnier spells to much of England and Wales, but that comes with a catch: plummeting temperatures at night leading to sharp frosts. Scotland and Northern Ireland are expected to remain cloudier, with more wintry showers. Winds will be moderate to strong, potentially 20 to 30 miles per hour from the south to southeasterly in areas like the Lake District, creating significant wind chill. Elsewhere, winds will generally be from the west-northwest to north-northwest at 8 to 13 miles per hour, dropping to a gentle 3 miles per hour from the north-northeast overnight. Water temperature. Across the UK, coastal sea temperatures in February are typically cold, averaging between 5 and 10 degrees Celsius, 41 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland, freshwater will be similarly cold, if not colder. This means fish metabolism is slowed right down. They're not going to be actively chasing food or moving great distances. Moon phase. On February 4th, 2026, we're in a waning gibbous phase with the moon still highly illuminated, around 87 to 93% visible. Now some old-school anglers swear by the moon's influence, saying a waning gibbous can mean a quieter bite as fish settle down after the full moon's activity. Others believe the high illumination can actually encourage nocturnal feeding. My take? It's a factor, but not the only one. Consider the strong illumination if you're planning a night session. A brighter night might give predatory fish a slight advantage. Overall fish activity. Given the cold water and the generally unsettled, albeit high-pressure influenced weather, overall fish activity will be capricious to weak, but with localized periods of moderate feeding. Freshwater species will be largely lethargic, hugging the bottom or deeper, warmer pockets. Sea fish like cod and whiting will be more active in their winter feeding grounds. The key takeaway here is that fish will be conserving energy. They'll be looking for easy meals and shelter from the cold and wind. So, my friends, while the conditions might make the fishing a bit challenging, it's certainly not a write-off. My forecast for Wednesday, February 4th, 2026, is a capricious bite. Why? Because the combination of cold water, patchy rain and potential snow, coupled with moderate to strong, chilly winds and a building high-pressure system, means fish will be less inclined to move and feed aggressively. However, those of you who focus on the right species in the right locations with the right slow and subtle tactics will definitely find success. That's all for today's forecast, my angling companions. I wish you all tight lines and a truly memorable session out there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful, and ring that notification bell so you never miss my next forecast. Most importantly, tell me in the comments below, what are your go-to winter baits and what species are you hoping to catch this February? Share your wisdom and let's keep this awesome fishing community thriving. Until next time, stay warm, stay safe, and tight lines.